Hello everyone, welcome to the Weekly Horoscope channel. Right now, we are going to go over the horoscope for Aries for the year 2021. Please watch this video till the end, as here Aries will get really valuable information about themselves. In this video, you will get to know the horoscope for Aries for 2021 for sex, love, family, and money. Astrology as a science is made up to assist people and prevent them from troubles. It also may give hope that everything will be alright. Our professional astrologists created this horoscope as they care about your destiny and a bright future. Remember that a wonderful future comes when you write it. So, write just from 3 to 5 words in the comments below what you want from the next year of 2021, your sign of the zodiac, and 2 or 4 things you want in 2021. For example, Aries, health, wealth, harmony. Astrology as a science has existed for many millennia. The movement of the stars helped people navigate in time and make the first calendars. Due to it, they made the first conclusions about how a particular zodiac sign can affect all areas of the life of the person of that zodiac sign. Horoscopes are widely available today. That is why everyone can find useful information about what to expect in the future. Aries Woman Horoscope 2021. The year of the ox for Aries women prepares quite a few surprises, both pleasant and not so much. First, you should look around attentively and understand carefully what things and events help to move forward. You should also realize which of those around are constantly pulling you back. As soon as the right conclusions are made, there will be complete harmony in the heart and soul. Some can decide on a very responsible step only with the support of loved ones. Women of this zodiac sign can unknowingly traumatize loved ones and spoil the relationship with them because of their excessive pride. If you understand this and change something, the relationship in the family and at work can be changed for the better. Some will be surprised to find in themselves the ability or inclination for certain occupations. All this must be developed, and perhaps an innocent hobby can dramatically change your life. Some Aries females will literally feel the inner need that in their lives it is necessary to change something for the better. If such signals of your subconscious are not ignored, then everything will definitely change for the better. Significant changes can already be observed at the end of the year. Aries must plan their time very carefully. Only if a woman learns to follow a well-defined schedule will she be able to achieve the success and heights to which she aspires. At the same time, rationally calculated time will help to properly distribute all the load that a woman has. She will have time for everything and everywhere, without being distracted by external factors. For some, summer vacation can end not only with bright and positive emotions, but also with significant changes in life. The fact is that the sea, the sun, and the tranquility of the resort can push a woman into a doubtful romantic relationship. The price of such an adventure will be too high for many. As soon as the passion decreases, the realization will come that the previous and maybe even long-term relationship with the spouse is also destroyed. Be sure to think about the price you will have to pay for a holiday romance. Aries Man Horoscope 2021. Aries men almost all year must work very hard in order to finally see the result and be completely satisfied with themselves. January has already made it very clear that it is simply impossible to do nothing. You need to be constantly on the move to provide for the future of yourself and your family. It is not necessary to give in to difficulties or to look for easier ways. The fact is that in such a difficult job, men can get tougher. They will begin to make very important and responsible decisions on their own, which used to cause certain difficulties. The issue of ensuring your property should be treated carefully this year. In that case, if you leave such a question unattended, you will soon be able to regret it. All financial decisions that a man will make this year will directly affect his material well-being and the standard of living of his family. Some have long thought that it is time to start their own business and become the owner of a separate business. The year provides just wonderful prospects, which are definitely worth taking advantage of. Do not miss good opportunities to start your own business. Astrologers clearly indicate that if a man makes such an important decision, then all the stars will literally accompany his every step. They will accompany him in all endeavors, so the start of his career may be more than successful. You need to pay attention to your emotional state. The fact is that constant stress, chronic fatigue, and gradually increasing irritation will reach their peak in the middle of the year. It is during this period that no one will be able to rule out the possibility of conflicts, both at work and at home. At this time, you should try to space out as much as possible from all conflicts and not allow yourself to get involved in disputes. You have to pay a lot of attention to your rest and the normalization of the work schedule. As soon as there is an understanding that a person is irritating, you should immediately limit your communication for a while. Maybe stay alone with yourself, put your feelings in order, and only then return to your family and friends. Many will have to go through this period in the first half of the year. By the second half, everything will be much calmer and more stable. You just need to control yourself as much as possible and not allow it to flare up because of every trifle. Those men who are already husbands, after such a hot 6 months, will begin to spend much more time with their family and loved ones. The relationship can be harmonized. Aries Sex Horoscope 2021. Aries, who acts as a sexual partner, is tireless and full of energy. Their partners must be ready for this because not every woman can withstand such a passionate temperament. It is necessary to prepare for the fact that the man in this zodiac sign will wait only for the consent to all sexual experiments and offers. He does not give time to think. He at once begins to embody everything in life. A woman should also be prepared for constant scenes of jealousy. The thing is, such an owner still needs to be found. Despite the fact that Aries himself is happy to look around and evaluate his potential mistresses. From the woman with whom he decides to share his bed, he will demand only fidelity. Betrayal in such a relationship simply has no place. But for extreme sex, there will always be a place. Here the fantasies of this man can simply be envied. Aries men love to hear praise in their address. So after another night, or just a passionate date, he will look forward to words of approval, praise, and admiration. Very often, it is under such the pretentious mask of the hero lover that many Aries hide their deep and very vulnerable soul. Quite often, in their partners, they see a woman who can take care, give her warmth and tenderness. become real support. If a woman can take on such a role, and in some situations simply become a mother to her man, he will give her his heart and never look the other way. Aries are very witty. They have a good sense of humor, which also cannot but buy women. A night spent with such a lover will be a bright and memorable event that no woman will regret or forget. If we consider Aries women as potential mistresses, they are a very subtle mixture of sensuality and detachment. Outwardly, such a woman may even scare away with her indifference. But this is the game. A man must already imagine in his fantasies what exactly is hidden under this indifferent shell. A man who can attract such a woman will never feel disappointed. The point is, in an intimate setting, his partner will simply be able to amaze him with his erotic fantasies and the temperament that was hidden under the guise of coldness. A woman during sex always strives to get as much pleasure as possible. She will not be cunning or pretend, and men like it even more. In such an alliance, one should be very careful and not allow her initiative to turn into a dictatorship. As soon as the initiative completely passes into her hands, she will not be interested. So a man must constantly control everything and not allow her to lead a relationship, even if it lasts only one night. A woman of this zodiac sign, seeing an attractive man, will definitely win him over. It looks like a real hunt, in which there are simply no obstacles. She will not stop at anything. A man in such a union must clearly understand that his ability to satisfy the sometimes insatiable sexual appetite of such a woman depends on the duration of the union. If a woman does not get what she wants in sex, she will simply leave him. To return her will not work. A woman of this zodiac sign, even during sex, tries to occupy a position in which she can control her feelings. She will not let her man go from her embrace until she gets the relief she needs. Women of this zodiac sign not only never cool down to sex, but also are constantly looking for something new. Some become sadists, experiencing an orgasm only if they see how painful their partners are. Such extremes, of course, are quite rare. But almost all representatives of this zodiac sign will not mind experiencing extreme sensations in bed. They might use a set of a variety of costumes and toys from the sex shop. Aries Love Horoscope 2021. This year in terms of love for Aries will be stable and is unlikely to be able to surprise very much. Lonely representatives of this zodiac sign will gladly start romances in winter or early spring. But after the first passions cool down, they will be able to experience disappointment or indifference and go on a further search for their love. Aries lovers can go to change their marital status this year. The stars will be favorable in this. If the wedding is already actively planned, you should very carefully reconsider the list of guests to surround yourself on such an important day. There should be only those people who sincerely rejoice in the couple, wish them happiness and love. The thing is, envious and ill-wishers are always somewhere next to. Those Aries who are married should think very carefully before starting a romance at work or on vacation. The fact is that this year will be a kind of test in this regard. An innocent flirtation can end in betrayal. It can destroy even the strongest family. You need to think carefully about whether the love adventure of a broken family is worth it. Also, Aries should not tell strangers about their family affairs. This is because very often even good friends turn out to be envious. They can take advantage of all these words against the person himself. Aries Finance Horoscope 2021. In terms of money in the year of the ox, Aries will have to take a wait-and-see attitude. Large expenditures and investments must be carefully considered and justified. Investing will not bring the expected return, taking away, at the same time, all the time and effort. The stubborn Aries will have to be patient and move slowly towards his goal. If diligence is enough, at the end of the year you can count on financial incentives. The main thing is to follow the tips of fate and listen to your heart. And it is known that Aries does not fail. In general, the year is financially neutral. Aries is unlikely to receive $1 million inheritance or win the lottery. But significant losses, up to deprivation of property, are also not expected. In the last months of the year, close friends or relatives will contribute to the receipt of funds. And the chief will please with an award for conscientious work. Aries Family Horoscope 2021. The family life of married Aries may seem so calm and measured to some that they may even want to change something. There is nothing to do in this case. This is because the stars give a great opportunity to enjoy the closeness of a loved one and not be distracted by problems. It will be quiet and peaceful only if the husband or wife does not belong to the fiery signs of the zodiac. If such an alliance is formed, the flames in the house can burn with great force. The other soulmate will think that you need to change the usual way or something else. Such impulses are just short-lived. The intelligent Aries will simply need to find the strength and patience to put out the fire and restore harmony to the family. If the scandal reaches its peak, the family may be on the verge of divorce. The year may show this very clearly, so you need to be attentive to your partner. If you get married this year, the stars promise to give the marriage longevity and well-being. It is worth thinking about it and taking advantage of such a wonderful opportunity. Aries Horoscope 2021 Overview. Your resource or the area from which you can take a powerful supply of energy is in the change of picture and environment. But for some reason, this is why Aries most often feels sorry for time and money. But changing the picture is not necessarily an expensive trip, but also a trip out of town with friends. Allow yourself such things more often. You will not notice how quickly you enter another, the better orbit of life. The weakness of Aries is the impossibility of long and painstaking business. And 2021 will force the representatives of this zodiac sign to develop patience and perseverance. And it is better to learn this in advance than to wait until life teaches you. The second option is more painful. 2021 is a great reason to implement the principle no day without something new. Whether it is learning a language, a new kind of coffee, or a hairstyle. Aries, for all their spontaneity, love the usual things. But it is they who slow them down. Having started to implement small innovations, it is possible to undertake large without fear. Astrology shows a person how his life can develop. At the same time, all decisions must be made by the person himself. Always remember that there are no small details. and everything that happens can leave a significant imprint on his destiny. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of horoscope for 2021 and much more. Check out this playlist of the signs of the zodiac of Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.